Today we're going to go over the tank D.Va. D.Va is a tanking class hero with the unique ability to have two ultimates, her first one being to explode her mech, the second one to bring it right on back. As usual, I'm going to go over all her skills, some good matchups, some bad matchups, and some basic tactics. So let's get started. D.Va's primary offensive capability comes from her fusion cannons. These have unlimited ammo but will slow you down and have limited range because they're a shotgun style blast. These are best used up close and personal. They have limited ability at range and won't be able to take out people like Widowmaker or anybody else that can hit you from a distance. Her secondary fire capability is a defense matrix, which will block all projectiles and a frontal cone in front of you. This is best used to get through choke points, as it basically stops every projectile in a small area. Next we have your boosters. This allows you to boost ahead, and you can actually gain altitude, get up to higher places, or rush in and attack the enemy. This is best used as an escape or as a way to get your mech in for your ultimate ability, which we'll go over next. Finally, we have your two ultimates, Self-Destruct and Call Mech. Self-Destruct will blow up all the enemies within range, and Call Mech will happen once you get back on foot. So basically, here's what happens. You blow up your mech, and all the enemies go bye-bye. Okay? Once you get back out of your mech, you can use the ultimate again if it's filled up and charged to call your mech back to you. You're not defenseless while you're on foot. You do have a pistol, but it's not as good as your main weapons when you have D.Va active inside of her mech. Be sure to call it as soon as you can. Alright, so let's go over some basic tactics on how to use this self-destruct ability. Imagine an opponent's payload is coming around the corner and they're all huddled around it trying to protect it. You can use your rocket boost to get in close, pop your self-destruct, blow them up, and get out before you get caught in a blast, because keep in mind, your self-destruct will kill you as well. If you get out of the blast range and kill multiple people with it, you may get your ultimate ability to get your mech right back, which basically means they lost everything, you lost nothing. Alright, so let's go over some matchups now. Your defense matrix makes you very good up against projectile-based heroes. Pharah, Widowmaker, and Torbjorn actually suffer against you more than anybody else though. You can absorb Widowmaker's sniper bullets, basically nullifying her. She can't shoot you, she can't kill you, and seeing that she relies on a single shot in order to kill people, makes it really easy to counter her. Pharah is very similar. Her rocket barrage can be absorbed by your defense matrix, nullifying her ultimate ability and making her much weaker in the process. Also, since she uses large grenades, being able to absorb those helps as well. Torbjorn relies on his turrets in order to beat people, but because you can absorb the bullets from his turrets, or a rocket boost in there and blow him up with your self-destruct, it basically nullifies all of his abilities. You do poorly against heroes that can slow down your progression, such as Symmetra and Mei, or against heroes that can absorb your attacks, such as Zarya. Mei can slow you down using her cold abilities, basically nullifying your ability to push, as well as Symmetra. Symmetra can also use her portals to get behind you where you're vulnerable. Zarya can absorb your self-destruct, making her weapon very strong. God forbid you blow up your self-destruct and she absorbs it. So, some basic things to remember. Keep pushing. You're very good in a frontal cone attack. Use that to your advantage. Keep going towards the objective. Use your defense matrix and let people hide behind you in order to keep pushing forward. Rocket boost plus self-destruct equals a lot of dead players. Use that to clear out if they're camping an objective. Also, D.Va is best when combined with a healer such as Mercy. Make sure you know where they are. If they keep you alive a lot longer while you're standing on top of an objective, it makes it much more harder for them to peel you off. You're like an embedded tick. I hope this guide was helpful to you. Please like and subscribe and share, and I'll be posting more in the future. Peace!